You can take like maybe all of the dhyana shlokas. Does anyone want to do? Volunteer?
Shanthi, I'll do it.
Okay, sure, Rashma.
सिन्धूरारुण विग्रहां त्रिनयनां माणिक्यमौली स्फुरत्तारां नायशेखरां स्मितमुखी आबीनवक्षोरुहां पाणिभ्याम् अलिपूर्णरत्नचषगं रत्नोत्पलं बिभ्रतीं सौम्यां रत्नघटस्थरक्तचरणां ध्यायेत् पराम् अम्बिकाम्.
You can continue with the rest also. Just not Naya Shekharam, Nayaka Shekharam.
Yeah, Nayaka Shekharam. Yeah.
Okay, there's a slip.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Mauli Spurat, okay? Manikya Mauli Spurat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, second one.
अरुणां करुणां तरङ्गिताक्षीं धृतपाशाङ्कुशपुष्पपाणचापाम् अनिमादिभिरामृतां मयूखैः अहमित्येव विभावये भवानीम्.
Okay. And what script do you follow? English or some other language?
I mix both.
Okay. So Arunam, not Karunam, but Arunam, Karunam.
Okay. Yeah.
Mayukhaihi Veravritam. And these are all, both are Mahapranas, okay?
Vibhavaye Bhavani. Yeah.
Bhavani, yeah, okay. Yeah, third one.
ध्यायेत् ध्यायेत् पद्मासनस्तां विकसितवदनां पद्मपत्रायताक्षीं हेमाम्भां पीतवस्त्रां करकलितलसद्धेमपद्माम्बराङ्गीं सर्वालङ्कारयुक्तां सततम् अभयतां भक्तनम्रां भवानीं श्रीविद्यां शान्तमूर्तिं सकलसुरनुतां सर्वसम्पत्प्रदात्रीम्.
Here it's not Hemambham, but Hemabham, okay?
Oh, Hemabham, okay. Yeah. सकुङ्कुमविलेपनाम् अलिकचुम्बिकस्तूरिकां समन्दहसितेक्षणां सशरचापापाशाङ्कुशाम् अशेषजनमोहिनीम् अरुणमाल्यभूषाम्बरां जपाकुसुमभासुरां जपविधौ स्मरेतम्बिकाम्.
It's Smaret Ambikam, but when you join it and say it will become like a soft da. So Smaret Ambika.
Smaret Ambika.
Smaret Ambika. Yes.
Smaret Ambika. Okay.
Now we'll go to the shlokas. We did until 42.
Yeah.
So here there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So maybe we can do like 5 each person, and a couple of you, if somebody joins, do. Otherwise, you can repeat. Yeah, we'll start with Shivika. Shivika, can you do the first 5?
Yeah. Om Sri Mata Sri Maharajni Srimad Simhasaneshwari Chikanikunta Chitaknikunda Sambhuta Devakarya Samyutyata Utyabhanu Sahasraba.
Udyadbhanu. Are you reading from here or some other text?
The English one.
Okay, so you can follow Udyadbhanu, okay?
Okay. Udyadbhanu Sahasraba Chaturbahu Samanvita Ragaswarupa Pashatya Krodha Karankushojwala.
Karankushojwala. So, has a line at the top, so it is long, okay?
Krodha Karankushojwala Manorupekshu Kodanta
Kodanda. So actually it depends on the script, okay? So in this script, D is actually da, because they want to distinguish da and dha, right? So for that they will use DH. So here D is da, okay? Manorupekshu Kodanda. Now you can see clearly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the English script was a little smaller. Okay.
Manorupekshu it is da, right?
Da.
Manorupekshu Kodanda.
Kodanda.
Okay. मनोरूपेक्षु कोदण्ड पञ्चकन्मात्रसायक निजारुणप्रभापूरा मज्जद्ब्रह्माण्डमण्डला
Prabhapura. Okay, this A is not long but short. So,
Pura.
Nijaruna Prabhapura Majjat Brahmanda Mandala.
Okay. चम्पकाशोकपुन्नाग सौगन्धिकलसत्कचा कुरुविन्दं मणिश्रेणी कनत्कोटिरमण्डिता अष्टमी चन्द्रविभ्राज डालिकस्थलशोभिता दलिकस्थलशोभिता मुखचन्द्रकलङ्काभा
Kalankabha.
कलङ्काभा. Oh, that's A is short, right?
A is short, correct. Unless there is a line. So this is long, this is short. So Mukha Chandra Kalankabha Mriganabhi Visheshaka. So here you have to remember that it's hyphenated, right? So it's all one name of the goddess. So you cannot like break it for too long.
Okay. मुखचन्द्रकलङ्गाभा मृगनाभि विशेषका.
Correct. If the first sha is Vishe is the slight sha, this one is a heavier sha where you curve it a little more. Yeah.
Okay.
I see Reshma next. Can you do the 6 to 10?
Yeah, I can do that. वदनस्मरमाङ्गल्य गृहतोरणचिल्लिका वक्त्रलक्ष्मीपरीवाह चलन्मीनाबलोचना नवचम्पकपुष्पाभ नासादण्डविराजिता ताराकान्तितिरस्कारी नासाभरणभासुरा कदम्बमञ्जरी क्लिप्तकर्णपूर्णमनोहरा ताटङ्गयुगलीभूत तपनोडुपमण्डला पद्मरागशिलादर्श परिभावि कपोलबहु नव.
Okay, one correction before I forget. So not Karna Purna, but Karna Pura Manohara and Kapola Bhuhu. Okay.
Okay, कपोलबुः नवविद्रुमबिम्बश्रीन्यक्कारीरदनच्छदा शुद्धविद्याकुराकार द्विजपङ्क्तिद्वयोज्ज्वला कर्पूरवीटिकामोद समाकर्षि दिगन्तरा.
Very nice. Okay. Ranjini, 11 to 15.
निज सल्लाप माधुर्य विनिर्भत्सित कच्छपि मंदस्मित प्रभापूर मज्जत् कामेश मानसाम् अनाकलित सादृश्य चिबुक श्री विराजिता कामेश बद्ध मांगल्य सूत्र क्षोभित कंदरा कनकांगद केयूर कमनीय भुजान्विता रत्नक्रैवेय चिन्ताकलोल मुक्ता फलान्विता कामेश्वर प्रेम रत्नमणि प्रतिपणस्तनी नाभ्यालवाल रोमालि लता फलकुचद्वयी लक्ष रोमलताधार तासमुन्येय मध्यमाम् स्तनभारदलन्मध्य पट्टबन्धवलित्रया.
Very nice. This Valittraya. Okay, not Vali, but Valittraya.
Valittraya. Okay.
Divya, 16 to 20.
अरुणारुणकौसुम्भवस्त्रभास्वत्कटीतटी रत्नकिङ्किणिकारम्यरशनादामभूषिता कामेशज्ञातसौभाग्यमार्दवोरुद्वयान्विता माणिक्यमुकुटाकारजानुद्वयविराजिता इन्द्रगोपपरिक्षिप्तस्मरतूणाभजङ्घिका गूढगुल्फा कूर्मपृष्ठजयिष्णुप्रपदान्विता नखदीथितिसञ्जन्ननमज्जनतमो गुणा पदद्वयप्रभाजालपराकृतसरोरुहा. Done. Next also, Shanthi.
Yeah, next also.
शिञ्चानमणिमञ्जीरमण्डितश्रीपदाम्बुजा मराळीमन्दगमना महालावण्यशेवधिः.
Nice, very nice. Okay. Dia 21 to 25. Dia. Okay. Meera, can you do 21 to
Oh, I'm
25?
sorry. I think I'm Maya. So
Oh.
I got last class. My daughter's name is Dia. So I
Oh,
think,
okay, okay.
I was thinking
Okay.
somebody by name Dia. Okay.
Okay, okay. Maya, you can go ahead.
Yeah. This
21 to 25.
Okay. Sarvaruna vadhyangi सर्वारुणानवध्याङ्गी सर्वाभरणभूषिता शिवकामेश्वरा गस्ता शिवा स्वाधीनवल्लभा
Okay, now,
सुमेरुमध्
sorry to interrupt. Yeah. Note this, okay? There will be a quiz based on this. So note this shloka nicely, everybody. Okay. Okay, 22.
Okay. सुमेरुमध्य शृङ्गस्था श्रीमन्नगरनायिका चिन्तामणि गृहान्तस्था पञ्चब्रह्मासनस्थिता
Brahmasana. Here there are a lot of
ब्रह्मासनस्थिता
thas. So these are all Mahapranas, okay? Shringastha, Grihantastha, Brahmasana Sthita. Okay, that Mahaprana, you have to be careful.
महापद्माटवी संस्था कदम्बवनवासिनी सुधासागरमध्यस्था कामाक्षी कामदायिनी देवर्षिगणसङ्गात
Devarshigana, not Devarshigana, but Devarshigana Sanghat.
देवर्षिगणसङ्गात स्तूयमानात्मवैभवा भण्डासुरमदोद्युक्त शक्ति वदोद्युक्त करेक्ट वदोद्युक्त शक्ति सेना समन्विता संपत्करी समारूढ़ सिंदूर व्रज सेविता
It is not the other Sindur like Sindurarna Vigraham. This is Sindhura Vraja.
Okay.
You have heard of elephants. Sindhura means elephant.
Okay. सिंदूर व्रज सेविता
Sindhura Vraja. That do is short. Sindhura Vraja Sevita.
सिंदूर व्रज सेविता. Okay.
Yeah, good.
I will do it again. संपत्करी समारूढ़ सिंदूर व्रज सेविता.
Correct.
अश्वारूढ़ाधिष्ठिताक्ष कोटिभिरावृता कोटिभिरावृता चक्रराजरथारूढ़ सर्वायुधपरिष्कृता गेयचक्ररथारूढ़ मंत्रिणी परिसेविता.
Okay, nice. So Meera, you can do until 31 from 27.
किरिचक्ररथारूढदण्डनादा पुरस्कृता ज्वालामालिनीकाक्षिप्त
ज्वालामालिनिकाक्षिप्तवह्निप्राकारमध्यगा
ज्वालामालिनीकाक्षिप्त वह्नि प्राकारमध्यका भण्डसैन्यवद्योक्त शक्तिविक्रमहर्षिता नित्या पराक्रमाटोपनिरीक्षणसमुत्सुका भण्डपुत्रवद्योक्त बाला विक्रमनन्दिता.
Come 3 times, right? So No, Vadho is plain. Vadhodyukta.
भण्डपुत्रवधोद्युक्त बाला विक्रमनन्दिता मन्त्रिण्यम्बा विरचित विशङ्कवधतोषिता विशुक्रप्राणहरणा वाराही वीर्यनन्दिता कामि
प्राणहरण वाराहि वीर्यनन्दिता
विशुक्रप्राणहरणवाराहि वीर्यनन्दिता कामेश्वरमुखालोककल्पितश्रीगणेश्वरा महागणेश निर्भिन्नविघ्नयन्त्रप्रहर्षिता शस्त्रप्रत्यस्त्रवर्षिणी कराङ्गुलीनगोल्पन्ननारायणदशाकृतिः पदास्त्राग्नि निर्दग्धसुरसैन्यका
दग्धासुरसैनिका
निर्दग्धासुरसैन्यका
सैनिका.
सैनिका.
Yeah, very nice. Okay, so 33 to 5 shlokas we cube 33, 34, 35, 36, 37 until 37 from 33.
ब्रह्मोपेन्द्रमहेन्द्रादिदेव संस्तुतवैभवा हरनेत्राग्निसन्दग्धकामसञ्जीवनौषधिः.
This one starts from Kameshwarastra, okay, 33.
Yeah, sure. कामेश्वरास्त्र निर्दग्धसभण्डासुरसु शून्यका ब्रह्मोपेन्द्रमहेन्द्रादिदेव संस्तुतवैभवा हरनेत्राग्निसन्दग्धकामसञ्जीवनौषधिः श्रीमद्वाग्भवकूटैकस्वरूपमुखपङ्कजा कण्ठार्थकटिपर्यन्तमध्यकूटस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यथो भागधारिणी.
One observation, okay, so your Mahapranas are very good, all you're carefully chanting. Just the Kutaika, all the ta, don't soften it, okay? So ku, not Kudaika, but Kutaika. And where else? One more was there. Kutaika tapanna. And one more. Kati paryanta, okay? Adhak kati paryanta and Kutaika tapan. And katyadho. All these tas are tas, not, don't soften it.
Okay, sure.
You want to chant this one again so you can be sure? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. कण्ठार्थकटिपर्यन्तमध्यकूटस्वरूपिणी शक्तिकूटैकतापन्नकट्यथो भागधारिणी.
Very good.
मूलप्रकृति. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Moola Mantratmika.
मूलमन्त्रात्मिका मूलकूटत्रयकळेबरा कुलामृदैकरसिका कुलसङ्गीतपालिनी.
Here also the ta also, just remember not to soften it. Not Mantratmika, but Moola Mantratmika Kutatraya. This was fine. And Sankeda, not Sankeda, but Sanketa Palini.
Yeah, sure.
37 also you can do.
Akula Samayandastha.
No, this is the first line. Yeah. Kulangana Kulandastha.
Kulangana Kulandastha Kaulini Kulayogini. Akula Samayandastha Samayachara Tattara.
Yeah, very nice. Okay. I saw somebody else join 1 second. Was it Nisha? Nisha. Oh, okay. Just no, Nisha is rejoining, I think.
I can also chant if you're done with all.
Yeah,
all.
I think Nisha, if she wants to do, she can do. Otherwise, Rupa. Nisha, can you do 38, 39, 40, 41, 42? Oh, no, I think she's having some trouble joining. Maybe. Oh, I see you. Nisha, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay.
I'm having trouble in connecting, Shanthi.
Yeah, I saw you go
I
back.
couldn't hear you guys. That's why I'm so sorry.
Okay, yeah, you can do 38 until 42. So we stopped at 42, so you can go ahead.
Oh, you want me to start from 38?
Yeah, 38.
Okay. मूलाधारिक निलय ब्रह्मा ग्रंथि विदेहि What is it?
We need some time, then maybe Rupa can chant and then you can repeat after her. Okay.
Who's chanting? I'm sorry.
Rupa.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Rupa, you can do 38 to 42. Anyway, these are new, right? So after that, again, Nisha can repeat these same.
Sure. मूलाधारैकनिलया ब्रह्मग्रन्थिविभेदिनी मणिपूरान्तरुधिरा विष्णुग्रन्थिविभेदिनी आज्ञाचक्रान्तराळस्था रुद्रग्रन्थिविभेदिनी सहस्राराम्बुजारूढा सुधासाराभिवर्षिणी तडिल्लता समरुचिः षट्चक्रोपरि संस्थिता महाशक्तिः कुण्डलिनी विसतन्तुतनीयसी भवानी भावनागम्या भवारण्यकुटारिका भद्रप्रिया भद्रमूर्तिर्भक्तसौभाग्यदायिनी भक्तिप्रिया भक्तिगम्या भक्तिवश्या भयापहा शाम्भवी शारदाराध्या शर्वाणी शर्मदायिनी.
Thank you. Very nice. So yeah, Nisha, you want to now go with from 38 to 42?
You want me to really do that? I may not be that pretty fluent.
Okay. So if you want to practice more and then do it next class, that's fine. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. But you can volunteer today's shlokas, okay? So that way.
Sure. I'll try.
We'll start with you today, okay? So yeah. So today we'll start with the 43. We'll try to complete 4 shlokas. See, after doing all the first very difficult ones, it's going to be a breeze from now. And also you see a transition in the way Devi is described from today's shlokas, okay? So what all did we see? We saw Keshadipada Varnana, then we saw, what did we see then? We saw Bhandasuravadham, then we saw Kundalini Yoga, right? How Devi and the Sri Vidya mantra are one and the same. And then we came over to, what is that? We saw 2 shlokas where we described her, how she is helping us realize all these good qualities, right? After fighting over the Vandasura, we have made our mind clear of all the impurities and we are preparing to accept all this knowledge, right? Then we did like it's more or less like yoga, right? For preparing ourselves for the sadhana. And now we are seeing then we saw how Bhavani is helping us to realize the universal soul through all these practices. So we are seeing how she is helping us, Bhavani, Bhavanagamya, through meditation, we are reaching her. And she is the embodiment of auspiciousness. And she is prayed to by Sharada. So basically, in all aspects are covered, which are all needed for our sadhana or practice of Sri Vidya. So Sharada Aradhya, so she is even followed by Sharada Devi or Saraswati, who is the Devi of knowledge. Okay, so we are continuing with that. We are describing more aspects of Devi. So Shankari, Shrikari. So here more and more namas are coming in the single shloka. So the earlier shlokas, we saw that every shloka had 2 to 4 namas, right? Mostly until 35th shloka, if you see, all of them were hyphenated, saying it was all a description of one nama, right? Here, this first line, and how many namas are here? Or in the whole shloka, how many namas are there? Just pay attention to the spaces and hyphens. And yeah, anybody?
8.
So Shankari, Shrikari, Sadhvi, Sharachandra Nibhanana, Shatodari, Shantimati, Niradhara, Niranjana. So 8, correct. So Shankari is, you might be able to guess the meaning. So of Shankara, or she completes Shankara, okay? So Shankari, the complementary part of Shankara. Or if you break it down further, she is a remover of confusion or doubts. That is the meaning of it. And Shri Kari. Shri, we all know it's the most used in Sanskrit, right? So Shri means auspiciousness or wealth. Shri is another word for Lakshmi, right? So Shri Kari, so she gives bestower of good fortune and wealth. And Sadhvi. Sadhvi is like ascetic, or that is basically like peace or having that single-minded focus to do meditation. So that is Sadhvi. And Sharad Chandra Nibhanana. So here we'll have to break it down further. Sharad Chandra. Okay, so Sharad is like how we say autumn. So Sharad Navaratri. So after the monsoon, the Sharad Kalam starts, right? So generally itself, we what is that? We compare a beautiful face to the moon, right? Anana means face, Nibha means comparable, resembles, or so Devi's face is resembling the moon. And what moon? It's not just moon, but autumn moon, because after all the monsoon, rain and cloud and everything, Sharat Kalam is a clear sky. So that is why they even celebrate Sharat Purnima, right? It's a beautiful full moon, or much brighter and clearer moon that is we can see. So it is compared to Sharat Chandra Nibhanana. So here all also, like just like how we connected, Bhavani, Bhavanagamya, Bhavaranya Kuttharika. Here again, every shloka is kind of like preparing or pointing us to the same thing. Okay. So Shankari clears our confusion. Shrikari bestows us with all good fortune to be able to practice meditation, and so that we can get the fullness of the moon, or brightness. So you can think of it like a flow of things. And if we go deeper and deeper, it will have more and more connections. So this is all like starting with Sha, it's like a cooling thing, or preparing us to become more peaceful. Okay. So next one is Shatodari. So Shata means slender. Udari is having a waist or abdomen or belly. So Udaram is generally like belly area or the middle part. So middle kind of connects the upper body and the lower body, right? So upper body is having all the higher chakras, and lower body is all the lower chakras. So it's not like low is of low quality or anything. We need both, right? For worldly life, we need both. Lower chakras are our base existence, but higher is for knowledge and meditation and everything. So we need both. It's not like, we can leave one and do the other, because as long as we live in this world, we have our responsibilities, we have to do stuff, we have to take action. And so those qualities are also required, but spiritual practice is also required. So, and Devi does the perfect balance between these two. That is why they say Shatodari. So that is what this name indicates. And since we are on the word Udari, any guesses where else Udaram is used? Udara. So two god names we say with Udara. Any guesses? It will be surprising when you know. I mean, already many might know. Yeah, Divya, any guess?
So you're asking this Udari we are using for any other god?
Udara, there.
No.
Just like Shatodari. So one who is having a waist that is slender, right? Slender waisted, or similarly having a big belly. So so that is also to describe another god we use it, another deity.
Maybe Ganesha?
What is it?
Lord Ganesha?
Yeah, Lord Ganesha. What is his name that has Udara?
Krodara.
Lambodara.
Correct. Yes.
Lambodara.
Lambodara. Similarly, one more is there. One more god we say. So his waist was tied to something when he was a Bala.
Krish- Krishna?
Krishna. So
Krishna.
think of Krishna's name with Udara in the end. Lampa, Udara becomes Lambodara. Similarly, something and Udara will become something.
Oh. Mm. No idea, Shanti.
Okay, Damodara.
Damodara.
Oh my God.
Okay. So
Yeah.
Lambodara and Damodara.
Damodara. Okay.
Okay, so Shatodari, then Shantimati. Okay, Shantimati is one who has peace or one who gives peace. Okay, later she is herself is embodiment of peace, but here the description is she gives peace. So we can say for us, okay, gives peace. And Niradhara. Adhara means support, right? And Nira, so until here we are all describing like Saguna or what qualities she has, right? And when we have a ni in front, it's like negation, right? So she is not this, she is not this. So it will be a lot of such descriptions, Nirlepa, Nirmala, and all the shlokas that are, all the namas that are coming following this, okay? So why do we say Niradhara? Because everything is dependent on something else. Like we are dependent on something. This is on the ground. The ground is what is that? Part of this universe. So everything is dependent on something, or it has a base or a support. And but we all are supported by Devi, but she is not supported by anything, right? So she is independent, or she does not need a support, not on, I mean, no Aadhar, or she's not restrained by something or on something. She is independent by herself, right? She is the support for everything else. So that is Niradhara. And Niranjana. So Anjana, like all songs will start Anjana, Kanma. So all that we put that Kanmashi, that is Anjana, one meaning. The other meaning is that stain or the blackness or the darkness. So Niranjana, so without the darkness. So here Anjana is, the darkness is Maya. So she is not veiled by Maya. So Maya is anything associated with the world, right? We see the world. So she is not tainted by any of that. So that is Niranjana. Okay, so Nisha, you can go repeat, right? For the chanting. Shankari, Shrikari, Sadhvi.
Shankari, Srikari, Sadhvi,
Sharat Chandra,
Sharat Chandra,
Nibhanana.
Nibhanana.
So that nama together. Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Shatodari.
Shatodhari.
This da is normal. Shatodari.
Shatodhari.
So no mahapranas here. All are
Okay.
Shatodari.
Shatodhari.
Shatodari Shantimati.
Shatodhari Shantimati.
Niradhara.
Niradhara.
Niranjana.
Niranjana.
So we'll try together as whole lines, okay?
Mhm.
Shankari, Shrikari, Sadhvi, Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Shankari, Srikari, Sadhvi, Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Nice. Shatodari, Shantimati, Niradhara, Niranjana.
Shatodhari Shantimati Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara, Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Correct, yeah. The Shatodari, make sure you're not putting any stress anywhere, okay? It's
Okay.
plain, okay. Yeah. So
Just
here,
one more. Is it Sharat Chandra or Sharat
yeah,
Chandra?
so we have a lot of, even my English sir's name was Sharat Chandra. So we put a T, right? I also had this doubt, but that Sharad and that is actually the Da, okay? And Sharad and Chandra, when you do Sandhi, it becomes Sharad Chandra.
Okay. So we sound but it doesn't.
Yeah, so there is no T actually when you make
Mhm.
it together. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. And one more person who
I
wants to.
can do it.
Yeah, Shivika. Okay. Shankari, Shrikari, Sadhvi.
Shankari, Srikari, Sattvi.
And it is not Sri, but Shri. Okay.
Okay.
Shankari, Shrikari, Sadhvi.
Shankari, Srikari, Sattvi.
Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Sarat Chandar, Sarat. Is it like Sharat?
Yeah, that's
A
what
T?
Anisha was also asking. Yeah, usually we say Sharat Chandra, but when you join it, it's actually Sharat Chandra. So
Sharat Chandra. Okay. Sharat Chandra Nibhanana.
Shatodari Shantimati.
Shatodari Shantimati.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
And don't make it ni, but it is ni. Okay, like Hindi. Naam, niran, like that. Okay.
Okay.
Shatodari Shantimati. Niradhara Niranjana.
Shatodari Shanti.
Correct. Shatodari Shantimati.
Shatodari Shantimati. Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Niradhara Niranjana.
Correct. Okay. So we move to the next one. Next one is Nirlepa Nirmal. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya. Nirakara Nirakula. Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava. Okay. How many namas are there in this? I think this is the one with the maximum.
10.
10, yeah. So Nirlepa, Nirmala, Nitya, Nirakara, Nirakula, Nirguna, Nishkala, Shanta, Nishkama, Nirupaplava. So many names, I mean girls' names are named after Lalitha Sahasranamam. So you'll see a lot of the names we have, like we have Nitya, Nirmala, right? Kala, we have not Nishkala, but yeah. So later on also you'll see a lot of names that are there. So nirlepa, again here all negation. So you have to think of something without this or not this kind of meanings. So lepa, so lep like something we put on, right? So here also it's same, similarly, not covered by something. So nirlepa. So she's not covered by ignorance or maya. So that is, or karma phalas. So she is nirlepa. And nirmala. Nirmala is pure or no malams, no malas. So mala is basically the, they say mummalas or three malas or mummalam, which is, what is that? Anava malam we say. That is the thing where it sees us, the ego, right? Ego is where you see yourself. So all of this practice we said almost in every shloka, ultimately we are saying it is to reach, it is to get mukti or make ourselves part of the universal soul, or not seeing any difference between the self and the universal soul. So here malam means, the anava malam means looking at yourself as I, that is, I am different from this universal soul. So she is not that, okay? For her, there is no malams. So that is nirmala. So they say anavam, karmam, and maya. Yeah, maya, karma, whatever we have, got through karma, and the other one is I or ego. So she is not, she transcends all these three malams. So that's why she's Nirmala. And Nitya, we know Nityam, Nitya Paranam. So it's like permanent or eternal, not, uh, mm, it's permanent. There is no change to it. And then Nirvikara. So Nitya is with time, always there. And Nirakara is formless. So Akara means having a form. So she is formless. And Nirakula. So Nirakula is no agitation. So she's not agitated by anything. So that Akulam is, getting agitated or reacting to something. So she's unaffected by all that. So that is Nirakula. And Nirguna. Nirguna is not having any qualities, or she is not bound by the three gunas, right? Sattva guna, Rajo guna, and Tamo guna. So she's beyond all these gunas. And Nishkala. Nishkala is without parts or without any divisions. So she's absolute. She's a whole, or she's absolute without any divisions. And Shanta. Shanta, we already saw, she is the embodiment of peace. She herself is peace. And Nishkama. So Kama is, we saw in so many shlokas, Kama is having desire. So she's without any desire. And Nirupaplava. So it's all Ni plus something, right? So the word is, so here it is Nihi plus Kama. Similarly, here it is Nihi plus Upaplava. Upaplava is disturbances or any affliction or calamity. So she's beyond all that. So there is nothing, no change or no disturbances. That is Nirupaplava. So that is that. Yeah, so we completed this one. We'll go to the chanting, okay? I see Lalitha has joined, Vidya has joined. So we'll, since you didn't chance to chant earlier, you can.
Yeah, sorry. I was going to type, I cannot make it today, but I couldn't, I had to log in.
Yeah, no
15 minutes, that's enough, but I just logged in. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. So we were just revising, we just started. So it's fine. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya.
Me, right?
Yeah,
I have, okay. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya.
Nirakara Nirakula.
Nirakara Nirakula.
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta.
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta.
Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Okay. So as I was saying earlier, these shlokas are all a breeze compared to the earlier ones. Okay, there is no continuous thing that you have to do, and it's, if you notice, all these are all female names, right? So every name will end with a long E or long A. So like Nirlepa, Nirmala. Earlier it was all short vowels because it was part of a bigger name. Only the end was A or E, right? So yeah. So we'll try to do it whole line at a time. Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula.
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula.
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Nice. Vidya, you want to do?
Yeah, sure.
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya.
Nirlepa Nirmala Nitya Nirakara Nirakula Nirguna Nishkala Shanta Nishkama Nirupaplava.
Okay, yeah. So Nishkala, okay, not Nishkala, but Nishkala. And Shanta, that ta has to be a little more stressed, not softened, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We don't have so much time, right? So, okay. Nityamukta nirvikara nishprapancha nirashraya Nityashuddha Nityabuddha Niravadya Nirantara. Okay, so Nitya Mukta. So again, this is easy to understand. She is Nitya, we already saw, always or ever. So, and Mukta is she's ever, she is free or she's ever free, Mukta. And Nirvikara. So Vikara means it can have several meanings. One is like reacting, Vikara. So, and that is the emotional sense of it. Or in all these spiritual terms or Vedantic terms, it is a change, the different types of changes that we go through during our life or modifications that we go through. They're called Shadvikaras. So like birth, existence, growth, maturity, decay, and death, like the whole, how we change through our life cycle, right? So she is beyond all that. She's beyond all these vikaras. And Nish Prapancha. So Prapancha is universe. So, but she is not bound by anything that that is of the universe. So she's beyond all that. So she transcends space, time, and the worldly phenomena, right? Whatever happens or whatever affects us, that doesn't affect us because she's not the universe. She's beyond that, right? So Nish Prapancha. She is not the universe. She's not of the universe. She's beyond that. And Nirashraya, just like we saw earlier, that she doesn't need Adhara. Here Nirashraya, okay? Ashraya is support and she doesn't need a support, so that is Nirashraya. And Nitya Shuddha, she's always pure or ever pure. Nitya Buddha, Buddha is her awakened soul or her ever conscious or eternally awake in supreme wisdom. So Buddhi is always related to wisdom, right? So Nitya Buddha. So all of these qualities, you can think of it as it is her qualities, but it is she gracing us with those qualities through our upasana or sadhana, right? So, and Niravadya. Okay, this was the quiz. Earlier I asked you to note. So there it was Anavadyangi and here it is Niravadya. So it is both based the same root word, Avadya. So any guesses what Avadya could be? Comparing with the other one. So there it was Sarvaruna Anavadyangi. So Anavadyangi. Here it is Niravadya. So there we were describing her body, right, as faultless. So here also she is faultless or there is no defect. There is nothing low or blameworthy or unpleasant. So she's faultless or beyond all that. So that is Niravadya. She is the impeccable character or something like that. Okay, so very, very good. Nothing can be criticized or faulted at. So perfect kind of. And Nirantara. Again, it is Nirantara is Nihi Antara. So it is Nirantara in general meaning it is permanent, but here it is there is no difference. So difference, how can difference be in space or time, right? So in time also there is no difference because she is continuous, she is always there. And with space also there is no difference between, earlier we saw the difference between the soul and the universal soul or the super consciousness, so Shiva. So there's no difference between that and the self consciousness. So it's all the same. So there is no difference or space between that and this. It's all one. We are part of that universal soul. So that is Nirantara. So we'll see the chanting of this. I thought of doing one more, but okay, we'll stop at 45 today. Who wants to chant?
I can do it.
Divya? Who is that?
That was Rajani. Yeah.
Okay, Rajani, yeah. Nitya Mukta Nirvikara
Nitya Mukta Nirvikara
Nishprapancha Nirashraya
निष्प्रपञ्चा निराश्रया
नित्यशुद्धा
नित्यशुद्धा
नित्यबुद्धा
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 निरवध्या.
निरवध्या.
This is not dhya but vidya. Okay, this symbol is like vidya. It is not vidya but vidya. So it is a soft da and ya combination. Okay, not the fourth da. So niravad nitya shuddha nitya buddha
नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा
niravadya nirantara.
निरवध्या निरन्तरा.
Correct. So here this one is easy because it's 2 and 2, so it's same like the shlokas that we've learned earlier, right?
Yeah.
When it becomes 3 namas, it becomes a little tricky like the previous one here.
Correct.
Nirguna, Nishkala, Shanta. So you have to, practice a little to get it right. So it happens to me also. Sometimes I get stuck. Oh, yeah, what was the tune? So just
Right.
be careful and do it. Yeah, one more person.
I can do that, Shanthi. Divya here.
नित्यमुक्ता निर्विकारा निष्प्रपञ्चा निराश्रया. Oh, sorry. नित्यमुक्ता निर्विकारा
नित्यमुक्ता निर्विकारा
निष्प्रपञ्चा
निष्प्रपञ्च
निराश्रया.
निराश्रया
नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा
नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा
निरवध्या निरन्तरा.
निरवध्या निरन्तरा.
Okay, nice. We have 2 more minutes. Anybody else? Any shloka you want to repeat?
I can do this one, this new one.
Okay. Nityamukta nirvikara nishprapancha nirashraya.
नित्यमुक्ता निर्विकारा निष्प्रपञ्चा निराश्रया.
नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा
नित्यशुद्धा नित्यबुद्धा
निरवध्या निरन्तरा.
निरवध्या निरन्तरा.
Yeah, nice. Okay. Anything else in today's shlokas or the previous shlokas? And anybody else who memorized this? I know Srilata, you already sent it, so nice.
Yeah, same day only. Today I forgot, but that day I remember.
Yeah, that's okay. We have to
But
keep
it's easy to recollect once you by heart.
Correct. Yeah. Same thing. Anything, if you leave for some days, you'll again forget, right? You have to keep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But once you learn, like you said, it's easier to recollect later. So
Yeah.
that effort won't go waste.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Who is that?
Ranjini.
Ranjini. Okay, go ahead, Ranjini.
भवानी भावनागम्या भावारण्यकुटारिका
Bhavaranyagotharika.
भवारण्यकुटारिका भद्रप्रिया भद्रमूर्ति भक्तसौभाग्यदायिनी.
Yeah, nice.
भक्तप्रिया भक्तिगम्या भक्तिवश्या भयापहा शाम्भवी शारदाराध्या शर्वाणि शर्मदायिनी.
Nice. Yeah, this bhaya, paha, and all little more stress for the bhas.
Okay.
So you see, all these 4 are bhas and all these 4 are sha, sha, shas. So it's a nice alliteration and tune. So. Yeah. Okay. So we'll wrap up for today here and keep practicing. Actually, it's very nice. Okay. Today's revision was so good. Everybody chanted it so smooth and nice. Not much corrections at all. So yeah, nice.
Thank you, Shanthi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Shanti.
you.
Thank you,
night.
Shanti, ma'am.
Good night.
Thank you. Good night. Yeah.
Thank you, Shanti.
Yeah, thank you. Bye bye.